6 months after the terrorist attack in Pahalgam on April 22 that killed 26 tourists, including a local guide, the tourism industry in Kashmir continues to reel under its impact. What was supposed to be a bumper year for tourism has now proved to be a source of financial stress for many people linked with tourism related businesses. In the first 6 months this year, tourist arrivals in Kashmir have dropped by 52% compared to last year. And tour operators, houseboat owners, transporters, shikarawalas now say that the situation is so grim that the overall arrival of tourists has declined so much that they are now fearing for their livelihood. Kashmir Travel Agents Association's president Farooq Kathu told Week the number of enquiries compared to last year in this particular period of the year has dropped by 80%. For another stakeholder, Manzoor Pakhtun, who is the president of Houseboat Association, Owners Association, said that the houseboats are lying vacant. Almost 90% houseboats are lying vacant without any tourists or what the locals here call as guests. Similar is the situation with the hotels, and most hotels in Kashmir are now without any guests. Shikaras have gone silent, and the hotels are now also witnessing a complete slump in the arrival of the tourists. As a result, in the past 6 months, stakeholders say that 70% jobs linked with tourism have been lost. And a worrying situation has come up for the people who in the last 3-4 years had invested heavily in tourism related businesses. For example, cab owners and people who converted their homes into homestays are now facing the issue of paying back the loans that they had secured. And there is a risk that many of these people could run into default. Several people the week spoke to said that they are now facing the risk of defaulting on the loans. And the JK Bank, most of these people have secured a loan from the local JK Bank, and the bank has so far not been pressing hard for return of the AMIs, but it has already raised anxiety across Kashmir. For people who have invested in tourist-related business, and because of the Pahalgam attack, and also post-Pahalgam attack, there was Operation Sindoor, and also then we also saw that the monsoon also played a spoil sport, because of which the Srinagar-Jammu highway was closed, and cloudbursts and flash floods also led to destruction and killings of civilians across Jammu and Kashmir. But primarily, the season has been lost. This bumper season what was expected to be a bumper season, a record season this year, it was expected that this year 2025 could break all previous records. But now, because of Pahalgam attack, tourism industry in Kashmir is reeling under its impact. As a consequence, the stakeholders have approached the government. Government has also done its bit. Chief Minister Umar Abdullah traveled with some of the stakeholders to different parts of the country, trying to assure the potential tourist hubs in the country who, like West and East, Gujarat, Maharashtra, West Bengal, and other places, meeting people there, meeting travel agents. Chief Minister Umar Abdullah tried to convince them that Kashmir is safe. The governor administration has also done its bit by opening 28 of the 48 destinations that were shut after Pahalgam attack. The center has also tried its bit, but the problem is that the tourist confidence has not been restored to return to Kashmir. As a result, now the stakeholders say that the upcoming winter season, which attracts a lot of people who want to see snow, who want to enjoy snow in Kashmir, especially in Gulmarg, it also runs the risk of running dry. I spoke to some of the hoteliers in Gulmarg, and they say that the occupancy was currently far less than it used to be in this time of the year. And they say that the upcoming winter season, especially the Christmas and the New Year, which used to be completely sold out, Gulmarg used to be completely sold out on New Year and Christmas. This year it looks grim, it looks quite bleak, that there is a lot of uncertainty whether tourists would return to Kashmir. So now stakeholders say that everything has been done. The people in Kashmir have protested the killings. Chief Minister Umar Abdullah has held conferences in Pahalgam to restore confidence of the tourists. The center has also done its bit, but Stakeholders told the week that unless there is intervention from the highest level political leadership of the country, especially the prime minister's office, needs to do something. They need to send a message to the people of India that they need to go back to Kashmir. It is unlikely that the tourism in Kashmir would receive the kind of response that it used post Article 370, when we saw hundreds and thousands of tourists travel to Kashmir. And also one factor was that the post-COVID, Kashmir was a destination that many people explored in India, who would not, rather who would otherwise go to different to travel outside India. But when they came to Kashmir during COVID, because of restrictions, they found Kashmir was far better a place than European locations like Switzerland, and those high-end tourists, top-dollar tourists, as the local industry players call them, have also not shown up this year. And as a result, the tourism industry is in extreme crisis in Kashmir. And as I said, that the tourist stakeholders say that the Prime Minister's office needs to intervene, and they need to encourage people across India to return to Kashmir, so that the tourism in Kashmir is once again back on its feet.